And if I were in the mid stage of my career, would maybe you would have learned patience a bit. Maybe coachability, as you rightly said, is important. Is there any other component that comes to your mind if I'm in the mid stage of my career that you think I should focus on?
Well, I think this idea of strategic complexity, especially as leaders, I think often there's a bit of, in marriages, often there's a joke about like women wanting men to be mind readers. I think that sometimes as leaders, we forget to share our thought process with those we're working with. Like we kind of expect them to just um, accept what we're telling them, or not really explaining and pinpointing the frameworks we're drawing on or the assumptions we're making. So I think that would help a lot of leaders smooth out their relationships with those they work with by just being more explicit about, here's kind of where I'm at, here's how I inform this decision, these are the kinds of complexities that I'm working with, and just voicing those. I think just being more transparent with our mental constructs and our thought process, and that would help a lot.
And if I was a senior leader, what do you see as the challenge with AI and industries getting disrupted? What are the what aspects of the readiness engine components that I should put my focus on?
Well, I think we're seeing that, yesterday, and I'm using this in a kind of proverbial way. Yesterday, a lot of the job functions were kind of rote and more like less complex. They were just functions that more people did, but that now AI can do.
Mhm.
Things like, basic, I hate to call out specific roles, but like basic bookkeeping or certain legal analyses. Things at the junior level are being kind of gutted from the system because AI can really do that. So you want leaders who are able to handle complexity and pressure, and who can sit down at the computer and talk to Claude in four different dimensions and evaluate whether what AI is producing is a meaningful input to the work. And so I would say that ability to hold complexity is kind of more important than ever. So evaluating people who can do that would be like the most important piece of the puzzle, at least from what we measure.